and welcome to this week's episode of Room 120 News, your place to find out everything that's going on in our school and in our classroom this week. Please be sure that you're signing your child's homework contract daily, as that is the best way to stay up on everything that is going on in our classroom and in our school. Also, just a reminder that have your child complete the reading fluency homework every night. A passage comes home with them on Monday, and then there is reading fluency homework for Monday through Thursday. So just please be sure that they are completing that reading fluency and homework, as it is really going to support their increase in reading fluency towards the end of the year. Also, just a reminder about our end of the year reading challenge. It's a reading luau challenge. So just a reminder that your child has to read 4 nights per week, and we're giving you the whole 7 days. So the weekends are included. A new form comes home every Monday. And so you have to have the previous week's form turned in order to get credit for that particular week. So, for example, like if you didn't do last week, but you do this upcoming week, then that will count as your level 1, not your level 2. So please just make sure that you're doing that. It's going to be such a fun luau party at the end of the year for our friends to complete the reading challenge. Our students are required to read for 30 minutes per night as a part of the challenge. Parent conferences are this week, and you should have received a confirmation email from me this afternoon. If you did not receive a confirmation email, please let me know, and I will be glad to get that sent your way as soon as possible. Up next, before that, this coming Wednesday, May the 1st, is Principal Appreciation Day. So please consider having your child write a nice card or a nice letter to our amazing principal, Mrs. May. She works so hard, not only for the students of our school, but for the staff of our school. And she is all about students and student growth and student success. So we want to celebrate her on National Principal Appreciation Day on May 1st. Up next is Looking Ahead. Well, you will hear all the things that are going to happen in the future of our school and in our classroom. Second grade end of the year testing will begin the week of May 6th, so that's next week. So please make as big of an effort as you can to make sure that your child is at school every day during that week and the week following. I don't really have a set schedule on what day your child is going to be tested, so it is vital that your child is at school the entire week so that they don't accidentally miss the day that they are scheduled to test for. Again, it's just like a window for us. It's not like 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade that has like, you're going to take the reading EOG on this one date. For us, we get 2 weeks to do the assessments, and it'll be sprinkled out through our day, and I'll do a couple of kids per day. So I can't really tell you exactly what day your child is going to be tested. So it is crucial that they are on campus and at school the entire day, starting on May 6th through the following week. And then also mark your calendars for the week of May 6th through the 10th, as it is Teacher Appreciation Week, and there will be more details coming home in your child's folder about that this week. Up next is Curriculum Corner, where you will hear all the things that your child is going to learn in the classroom this week. In math, we are taking the Unit 5 assessment tomorrow, which would be Monday, April the 29th. So students will be tested on counting money and measuring objects, in addition to solving word problems that involve money and measurement as well. We will then be moving into the last module of the year, which is Module 6, which is the Foundations for Multiplication. So students will learn about how multiplication is just equal groups and how you can relate repeated addition equations to a multiplication equation. In Foundations, it completely depends on what group your child is in, so please be sure to check the Foundations newsletter that's put out by the 2nd grade team to confirm what would be the best at-home activities for you to be doing with your child. In reading, we're continuing with our Wit and Wisdom Module 4, and this week we're going to be talking about how food brings communities together. So last week we learned about the human digestive system and how food nourishes our body. And this week we're moving on into how food brings communities together. So students will be looking at 2 books primarily. We'll be reading Stone Soup and Bone Button Borscht, which are both stories about how a pot of soup brings a community together. And then finally in science, we're continuing our study of weather, and this week we will be talking about weather, or tracking the weather and weather patterns, and comparing weather over multiple days and times. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of Room 120 News. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. If not, we'll see you right back here next week for another episode of Room 120 News.